Older men declare war. But it is the youth that must fight and die. Why reducing the risk of nuclear war should be a key concern of our generation. The consequences of nuclear war would be devastating. Much more should and can be done to reduce the risk that humanity will ever fight such a war. The shockwave and heat that the detonation of a single nuclear weapon creates can end the lives of millions of people immediately. But even larger is the devastation that would follow a nuclear war. The first reason for this is nuclear fallout. Radioactive dust from the detonating bombs rises up into the atmosphere and spreads out over large areas of the world from where it falls down and causes deadly levels of radiation. The second reason is less widely known. But this consequence, nuclear winter and the worldwide famine that would follow, is now believed to be the most serious consequence of nuclear war. Cities that are attacked by nuclear missiles burn at such an intensity that they create their own wind system, a firestorm. Hot air above the burning city ascends and is replaced by air that rushes in from all directions. The storm force winds fan the flames and create immense heat. From this firestorm, large columns of smoke and soot rise up above the burning cities and travel all the way up to the stratosphere. There it spreads around the planet and blocks the sun's light. At that great height, far above the clouds, it cannot be rained out, meaning that it will remain there for years, darkening the sky and thereby drying and chilling the planet. The nuclear winter that would follow a large-scale nuclear war is expected to lead to temperature declines of 20 or even 30 degrees Celsius, that is, 60 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, and in many of the world's agricultural regions, including much of Eurasia and North America. Nuclear winter would cause a nuclear famine. The world's food production would fail, and billions of people would starve. These consequences, nuclear fallout and nuclear winter, leading to famine, which means that the destruction caused by nuclear weapons is not contained to the battlefield. Nuclear war would not just harm the attacked country, but devastate all countries, including the attacker. The possibility of global devastation is what makes the prospect of nuclear war so very terrifying. And it is also why nuclear weapons are so unattractive for warfare. A weapon that can lead to self-destruction is not a weapon that can be used strategically. US President Reagan put it in clear words at the height of the Cold War: a nuclear war cannot be won and must never be fought. The only value in our two nations possessing nuclear weapons is to make sure they will never be used. But then would it not be better to do away with them entirely? Nuclear stockpiles have been reduced, but the risk remains high. 40 years after Reagan's words, the Cold War is over and nuclear stockpiles have been reduced considerably, as the chart shows. The world has learned that nuclear armament is not the one-way street that it was once believed to be. Disarmament is possible. But there are still almost 10,000 nuclear weapons distributed among 9 countries on our planet. Each of these weapons can cause enormous destruction. Many are much larger than the ones that the US dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Collectively, these weapons are immensely destructive. The nuclear winter scenario outlined would kill billions of people, billions in the years that follow a large-scale nuclear war. Even if it was fought only with today's reduced stockpiles. It is unclear whether humanity as a species could possibly survive a full-scale nuclear war with the current stockpiles. A nuclear war might well be humanity's final war.
If you like our contents, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to our channel.